So right now in this current environment, are SPACs equally attractive as IPOs? Are they more attractive? I mean, where do SPACs sit on this landscape?
They're definitely not more attractive. I would say the SPAC is really kind of appropriate for only certain types of companies. The large, more mature companies are always going to prefer the traditional IPO route, but there's a real need for special situations or for companies that are don't fit into the traditional IPO profile that can utilize the SPAC as a way to go public.
All right, so you say that's companies that are around $1 to $5 billion. What kind of companies are we talking about? Because we've gotten a lot of reports that companies that are focused on things like AI and quantum computing, they don't want to go public right now because they're able to raise money in the private market.
Yeah, the private market is definitely an option as well. But, that's only for a select few companies, the Stripes of the world, right? Like they have the ability to remain private longer, right? But for a lot of companies, they're not going to get the same type of attention from the VC community or the private community, or for whatever reason they want to go public. I think the problem right now is really more that the traditional IPO window is just opened, right? But the problem is the bankers are going to give priority to much larger companies first, right? So if you're a company that is doing quite well, wants to go public, but maybe is a little bit smaller in size, you're looking at probably waiting until 2026, right? So at that point, you might actually want to explore the SPAC IPO option because that'll be a little bit faster.
Are there certain maybe industries or areas of the market where going to a SPAC looks more attractive? I mean, we were highlighting some SPACs. I'm looking at some other ones like Hims and Hers Health, Vertiv Holdings, Rocket Labs. If you look year to date, you're seeing some pretty good performance and actually outperformance compared to the market. Does that guide certain industries to say, hey, I can follow that path and also go to a SPAC and it won't be looked down upon?
Yeah, it certainly helps. I mean, there's definitely a little bit of a reputational overhang from the past couple of years, but part of that is a little bit unjustified, right? The baby kind of got thrown out with the bathwater. Some of those names you mentioned came public in 2021, which was a terrible vintage year for both SPACs and traditional IPOs. In fact, what's sometimes ignored with the traditional IPO is, they don't have the best performance either. Like ahead of this meeting right now, I checked the 2021 IPOs and 77% of them are trading below their IPO price if they came public then, right? Which is not that different from SPACs. But for both routes, both the traditional IPO and for the SPAC, it helps to have, good, strong companies that you can point to that have done it successfully. With that being said, not all SPAC sponsors are alike. Not all traditional IPOs are alike, right? You really have to sort of choose your team wisely in order to choose that route because it is so difficult.